right sides help keep him track position up front.
Yeah, Matt, he's got track position, and those right side tires might tighten the car a
turn
bit.
3, car in the wall. It is Austin Dillon.
I think
there were a pack of cars, all but touching, coming single file into that corner. And then...
Oh, you can see the 3 of Austin Dillon tries to thread the needle and go to the bottom. He sees an opportunity, but Paul Menard, I think he was just, just too close, and they just made contact and put the 3 up into the wall. I think this is going to be something we see more and more of, especially after a restart. Like you said, Daryl, they're going to get sort of bottled up coming out of the tunnel turn, and that's going to create some opportunities.
We're going to ride with Denny Hamlin. I'm not seeing contact prior to Dillon getting on the brake hard and the car shooting up to the walls.
Before that happened,
yeah, it's a little kiss right here.
Yeah, he started to go a little sideways and didn't take much. He saved the car. Unfortunately, the wall came up before he could save it.
Let's put those walls so close to the track.
I always wish they were about another 20, 30 feet further.
Or maybe in Scranton.
Yeah.
Second caution of the day, lap 30. Hard hit for Austin Dillon.
This stage, and then they're going to find out all those guys that are going to be ahead of them on the restart.
Kyle Larson picks up his second stage win of 2019 and his first since stage 1 at Atlanta.
19 of Truex on the inside in the orange car, the 2, the white and red car.
Caution.
Caution.
Matt DiBenedetto is around.
I think I may know who David Reagan made contact with on that restart.
There's the caution, DiBenedetto around.
Yeah, and some damage maybe to the nose of the one car. Kurt Busch getting into the back of somebody.
I couldn't see anything from that shot. Didn't look like it was any damage, but there certainly could have been because he did hit the car in front of him.
And hard to say if this has been happening because of a tire going down, but certainly all 4 of those tires are flat now after sliding across the pavement.
Now, they've had very little practice time because they lost an engine in the morning practice.
We got one around.
That tiffed. Caution waves.
You're good right here. Doesn't look like contact.
Quickly, that's the 5th caution of the day for Matt Tifft.
He was running, I don't know, 27th. Pretty deep. I don't see any contact. Looked like he might have gotten down on the apron there a little bit and got the car loose.
And just think, that far back, that many rows back, all those cars side by side, there's no clean air getting to your race car, so pretty good chance that he just was a little loose and had no downforce.
He was a little loose and a little low.
And then he was
he clipped the apron.
Yeah,
so he got the left front tire on the apron, and that'll really de-wedge the car a little bit to help it turn typically, but unfortunately in that situation spun him around.
Guys, I went to my second ink pen already. I think we have 2 strategies that may unfold here. Right now.
Strategy game of track position.
Corey LaJoie in the wall again, and this one has consequences.
Yeah, the right rear definitely down.
Clear down, clear down. We're done.
Yeah, they know the trends.
Cautions breed cautions.
There you go. I think a right rear tire. It must have had he had wall contact. Probably cut that right rear tire down at some point.
Had a great 12th place finish last week in Charlotte.
Look at all those
crushed panels,
parts and pieces just
tire pieces
everywhere.
Pretty big
unwinding there.
Pretty big debris field there.
It's like a saw with that tire coming unwound like that.
LaJoie was 28th. David Reagan gets the free pass on this caution.
I think Kyle Larson just, I swear, it got real quiet.
Well, he wants to be sure that he picks up that pace car. He certainly picked up the win here. Our stage 1 winner and stage 2 winner, Kyle Larson.
And last week, think about Logano. He kind of struggled all through the race at Charlotte.
17.
Trouble, 17.
Oh, Ricky Stenhouse.
Hey, there's your trend, Larry Mack.
Pounds the wall just as Larry predicted. 14 to go.
Hey, Larry, finally.
We've been on a roll here lately.
Have you really?
coming in from the right.
And that's the
Ouch.
tunnel turn. Ooh, that's a big lick.
So we have 21 cars on the lead lap. It'll be 22 when Michael McDowell takes the free pass. That's pretty hard hit.
It was.
Hard place for that to happen.
In a tunnel turn, it couldn't happen at a worse place.
I think that right there tells you how big of an impact that was for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. One is because he's that good. Two is because he leads a bunch of laps and wins a lot of races.
Yep, I agree.
Eric Jones third behind Brad Keselowski. Nice job by the two Michigan drivers. Keselowski, the highest finishing Ford in second. Jones third. Chase Elliott, the first Chevrolet, finishing fourth.
Good start to the season. And there he goes. Talked about him too soon.
Oh, that's going to be
Into the wall, Brandon Jones.
Man, that was a tough break. I didn't see what he did wrong to create that looseness, but the car just came around on him way quicker than what he thought was going to happen there. That's a tough break, man. Other areas of the track, it's going to step out at that max compression zone, and man, it just came around on him, and that's a tough break. I mean, if you're feeling it, you got to make the call in your mind not to overdrive it when you're in the loosest corner at Pocono.
You think that's right when he maybe tried to go back to the gas?
Yep.
Or I think maybe just got on the gas a little bit and around he went.
Speed into the corner, 193 for Brandon Jones. Gives you an idea of what he was dealing with when that car got away from him. Under caution. Randall Burnett, so many options, because if you have track position, you can dictate tempo a little more, and we got trouble again.
Huge mess off there. Holy smokes. Who did what wrong?
Saving fuel.
Chad Fincham,
Joey Gase looks like.
99 of Todd Peck also involved.
Gase had run up toward the top 15, Adam.
Through the tunnel turn, it might have been where he got a little bit of help.
Yeah, the 42 got hit by Joey Gase, it looked like, and you could see Gase gets clipped by Chad Fincham after the contact.
And that's again where everybody gets those runs off turn one, and you're running down the straightaway and you're like, man, do I funnel out? Do I get in line? I can still make this pass.
Only 11 laps in, already caution number 2.
Stood on the gas. What do we got here?
Bell in trouble.
Bell's in trouble.
He's got to turn.
Hang on to it, buddy.
Oh, what a great job of just battling that thing and keeping it out of the wall.
No serious damage, so Bell will be able to come back, but what led to that? He was running.
No one near him either.
Nothing. He is trying to keep pace so that he can have a good run off the exit of one. Problem was he was right where Brandon Jones had trouble earlier. Two cars getting sideways.
Skidded along the wall, no damage there. What a big break this is for Michael Annett too, Adam. He's going to get to make that penalty call under caution. That'll help. They can also use strategy now. Maybe they put on their tires and get ready to run to the end of stage 2.
I would guess you will.
That's definitely how the one car is going to have to dig out of this hole. It was a tough call. NASCAR decided that he was ahead, or lunged too quickly ahead of the 00. You can still beat the leader to the line, but they're saying that he went too quick. But again, turn one with these Xfinity cars is the loosest spot on the track.
That's great.
In this first stage, these two are still battling it out, but Custer's definitely going to take the checkered on this stage.
Custer wins stage 1. For second, Allgaier hangs on over Reddick. Right behind him, Austin Dillon. Austin Cindric completes the top 5.
Really caught Reddick off guard, and Allgaier will take this stage win. Definitely used the lap car to his advantage to make sure that Reddick kind of got checked up.
Fourth stage win of the year for Allgaier. Reddick was second.
Starting to put back in there. Got the draft to the outside lane going. And there's cars everywhere.
Oh, they're going to hit.
It's tight.
They do.
There's
Contact.
the caution.
Oh, no.
Earnhardt goes for a
He
ride.
goes around.
Hang on.
Keep her off the wall, buddy. Not bad, not bad.
Caution is out. Sixth time today.
There's a bad angle there for Austin Cindric into that turn. There was no way he was going to keep it off the side of Jeffrey, and they made contact.
The tunnel turn, and Cindric, he's busy in the mirror watching Reddick. Drives down in low, and he's got the entry chopped down, and the car's starting already to get loose.
Yeah, Jeffrey did nothing wrong. He opened up the bottom lane. He knew Cindric was going to be in trouble down there. Cindric tried to block off Reddick, and he spun Jeffrey out. But look at the job Austin does avoiding the spinning 18 car. They will have a chance to line up and go at it again. And another thing, Cindric has those 4 tires. He didn't get just 2. He'll be strong.
And that's one of those situations where you got to know who you're racing. But again, that's racing. This is the end of the race. Everybody's trying to get every spot. and he just got into the left rear of him, sent him around.
Didn't you figure it, Adam, from what we've seen today? Look at Priest. He got boxed in back there, but he's going to be able to fight through. Around goes Justin Allgaier.
Oh. Big slide for Allgaier. He saves it. Caution is out.
All right, spin it around here.
I tell you, it's been the toughest thing on the restarts of making sure that the tire temp is up, and that way you can be as aggressive as you want to be. But Allgaier's all the way down on the inside and settles in. The car just never took a set. And Priest has got the fresh tires going around the outside of him.
That 7, just that angle thing. He had a bad angle into the corner and couldn't hang on to it. Looked a lot like Cindric for our last caution.
That, and he's down there in all the dirtier asphalt that hasn't been used much too. Might have got some stuff on his tires. That's everybody running hard, everybody pushing hard, you know? Just everybody going for it.
Tyler Reddick being scored 3rd right now. See what happened with him on the restart.
He's down on the bottom underneath Bell. He's able to get the grip he needs.
Look at that mess behind him.
Haley does great to dodge Allgaier. Yeah, cars everywhere. And then it looks like Earnhardt didn't quite get the hole that he needed.
For Cole Custer.
Oh, he's sideways.
Reddick up the track.
He's got the move to the inside. Take it, Adam.
Custer to the inside of Reddick. He takes over the lead, and he's going to get the checkered flag. Cole Custer wins it at Pocono.
That was insane. That was a Pocono race for the ages, if I've ever seen one here in the Xfinity Series. How about that?
Second time we've had a last lap pass for the Xfinity Series here.
Guys, that's the way to do it.
Cole Custer does it in overtime.